Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am CANON EOS-1D, RandallMRueff. Today is Tuesday, January the 19th, 2016 AD. I'm on Canon Rumors website, and I think they're nuts. That's right, I said it. I think they're a little bit. That's right, CanonRumors.com, because of some of the things they're saying. Is it possible some of them are right? Yeah. Is it likely? Probably not. Let's get into it. Canon EOS-1DX Mark II known specifications. They're saying it's quote unquote known specifications. I think they're a little crazy. I don't think they know. I think they're just saying they know it. But let's get into it. Resolution 22 megapixels. Yeah, it's possible. Don't know. I think it's going to be more. Could be 22. Yeah, it's possible. From 18 to 22. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm hoping it's more. Media is one CFast and one compact flash. I seriously, this is where I seriously doubt they're right. And that's because I seriously doubt they're going to go with two separate types of cards. It's been traditionally compact flash, and there's been two of them. Now, could it be CFast or could it be XQD? Yes. But whatever it is, it's probably going to be more than one. And it's probably going to be two of the same type. I seriously doubt they're going to have different card types in the camera. I don't think that's going to happen. Could it happen? Yeah. Could they have 3 card slots? Yeah, that could happen too. I seriously doubt it though. More than likely, it's going to be 2 card slots of a similar card type. Now, whether it's compact flash or CFast or XQD, don't know. But traditionally, it's been compact flash, and there's been 2 of them. So, we'll have to wait and see. Could the LCD be touch screen functionality? That's a good question. Will it be? Could it be? Yes, obviously it could be. They could make it. That's not a problem. Will it be? That's the big question. Will it be? And how functional? What will be the functionality of it? For example, the Nikon D5 now has touchscreen, but it only works to flip through pictures and then zoom in and zoom out. It doesn't let you do the settings. To do the settings, you have to still use the wheel and the push buttons. So, how functional will it be? And will it have it at all? Don't know. It would be nice if they had it where it was touchscreen completely functional. Video 4K at 60 frames. That's very likely. I don't doubt that at all. I would not be surprised at that. Not only that, but it will probably have 4K at several different options. There will probably be not only 60 frames, but 30 frames, 29 frames, 30 frames, 59 frames, 60 frames. There's probably, more likely, there's going to be several options on this 4K. I have no doubt it's going to be 4K. I mean, if it's not 4K, something's going wrong because and I have no doubt it's going to be more than 3 minutes on Nikon's 3 minutes. So I don't think we have to worry about 3 minutes. Worry about not beating the 3 minutes of Nikon's 4K. Is it 60 frames per second? More than likely it will be. Will it be the options of 30 frames and some other settings? More than likely, yes. Will GPS be built in? I hope so. That would be awesome. Before you had to buy the little stupid thing that looks stupid on the outside. And the problem they had with GPS before was the fact that, or at least the excuse they gave was the fact that because the body is so thick and rugged and durable, which is a good thing, that if they put a GPS internally, the signal wasn't able to go through the body of the camera because it's so thick, which does make sense. I'm sure, however, they could take a small portion of the camera and not make it as thick, or come up with some other solution, maybe. Maybe you could make a certain section of the camera part of the antenna. I don't know. I mean, to me, there seems like there should be lots and lots of ways to make this happen without even thinking, because GPS is in so many devices now. It's just most devices you don't even talk about it anymore because it's just considered standard. Will it have it? More than likely, yes. Is it guaranteed? No. But if I'm a betting man, and I think to some degree I am, I'm willing to bet that it's going to be built into this one. Intervalometer, yes. More than likely, yes. The price. Now here's where we go. $6,000. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. These things normally start around $8,000. And over time go down to $6,000, $4,000, $4,500, whatever the case may be. Will it be $6,000? I seriously doubt it. Could it be $8,000? Yeah. Could it be $7,000? Yeah. Again, it's going to depend a lot on the features. It's going to depend on a lot of things that the general public and myself included don't know right now. It's going to count on the resolution, the speed, the low and high ISOs, the frames per second, the autofocus point. It's going to depend on a lot of things we just don't know yet. Could it be $6,000? Yeah. Could it not very much of an upgrade? Yeah. Could it be a lot of an upgrade? Yeah. It's just, there's so many things we don't know, and there's so many things we want, and it's frustrating because we want so many things, and it's just, we just don't know. Now, so the first week of February, I hope this is true. That would be awesome. That would mean, that would be cool. That would mean it's not very far away because it's the 19th of January, so that would be another week or two away. That would be cool. As far as photography news, it's going to be a long 2 weeks, but so that would be cool. Makes sense, kind of. I was hoping we have something before the end of January, but that doesn't seem like it. They didn't have anything at CES 2016, so at least, well, they have, don't get me wrong, Canon had some stuff at CES, but nothing to talk about the 1DX or the 1DX2 or the 1DC or something like that. They introduced some other stuff and some neat stuff, but it's just nothing related to the high-end camera that we're talking about here. Shipping in April 2016 sounds good. So if it's beginning of February, March, April, so it gives you 2.5 months to announce it and then get it going. Unconfirmed features: 4K RAW video mode for frame captures for still. That would be a cool feature. It's going to take a lot of space. You have 4K RAW internal. I'm not saying they can't do it or shouldn't do it. And I see why a lot of people are wanting that, because they can take the video file and export each frame as, they can export it out to a JPEG or TIFF or whatever, TIFF or PNG or whatever kind of file they want to probably, a raw file, a raw image file, or a raw, or a JPEG, or those would be the two. Normally, a raw still file or a JPEG still file, TIFF, PNG, whatever different kinds of still images you want. But having a 4K raw capability would be really cool from that standpoint, being able to record a video and then take stills straight from the video. The problem with 4K RAW is size. File size on 4K RAW. First of all, 4K that's not RAW is very large compared to 1080p or 2K or 3K. The more you get, the larger it's going to get. And have it. And keep in mind, most 4K video is compressed. It's in a compression algorithm. 4K RAW is uncompressed, which means, you're going to get sharper, crisper images, but the file size is going to be drastically improved. By how much, I don't know, but it's going to be a lot more, to say the least. And you're going to have cards that are fast enough to do it. Right now, you have to have 1,000 times cards, 1,000 times speed cards to record 4K in its compressed form. I don't know what you'd have to do 4K in full RAW video mode. I'm not sure. Plus, when you do it, it's going to take more power. It's going to take, which means your battery's not going to last as long. It's definitely going to take a lot of space on your cards. So that's, and again, you're also going to have fast cards. Will 1,000 times be enough? I don't know. If you're doing 4K RAW, I don't know. Hopefully it will be. But that'll be something to see. I'm pretty sure it's going to have 4K. 4K RAW, that's a question. I know there's a lot of people that want it, and that would definitely be a selling point to the camera if they have 4K RAW. So, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, okay, they go on to say they have no solid confirmation of still frame rates, which we knew that. Processor type, battery type, LCD screen size. They don't know whether or not it'll have Wi-Fi. Well, let's talk about these different things. Still frame rate. It's going to be at least 12 frames per second. Probably 14 or 15. Maybe 16 or 18. Who knows? Don't know. That's what everybody's waiting for. Processor type. Of course, your still rate on your photos is going to depend on your processor. How fast can that processor, write it to the card, or write it to the buffer, then write it to the card? Just depends on how fast it is. Faster is better. The battery type is probably going to be the same, or maybe a little bit better. I imagine it's going to be the same physical size. They may do it inside. They may tweak it a little bit on the inside. I don't know. It may be bigger. It may be. It could be smaller. I seriously doubt it's going to be, but smaller. But it could be the same size or bigger. It could be smaller. It could be smaller. I don't know. More than likely, it's going to be the same size physically. Whether they'll make it in a different way or different materials to make it last longer, don't know. Wi-Fi. That's the big hoo-hoo-hoo. Everybody wants to have Wi-Fi. And I'll tell you why people want Wi-Fi. And that's because they want to be able to take the picture. As soon as they've taken a picture or video, people will be able to upload it to Facebook or YouTube or Flickr or Instagram or one of the myriad or multiple internet places where you can post things, like, again, Twitter. I mean, the list goes on and on. But being able to send your photos and video to your social media is what a lot of people like about things like the iPhone and the Android, especially the iPhone, but the iPhone, the Android, and some of these other ones, is that they can send it straight to their Facebook account or their Twitter account or their Flickr account or their Instagram, or whatever different sites they use on the internet or via their smartphone. Now, does this mean, for example, Wi-Fi? Like I have the computer that I'm recording this with is on Wi-Fi network. Now, when we talk about Wi-Fi, are we talking about going from a computer to a hub, or are we talking about going from the computer to, say, an iPhone or an Android, and then the iPhone and Android can send it out to your Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all those? That to me would be a good option. Or would it do both? I mean, I think there's lots of possibilities of ways it could be done, and the more options you provide, in my opinion, the better. Because different people like to do it different ways. So some people would want to be able to, Wi-Fi their camera to their smartphone, and then their smartphone can send it to their social media. So other people would want to go, if there's a Wi-Fi hotspot and you have your camera, but you don't have a cell phone, or you don't have your cell phone with you, if there was a way to send your images straight to the internet over a Wi-Fi network with a hub. That would be cool too. I used to have an iPod. My brother got me an iPod Touch a couple years ago. And I kind of grew it and sold it, but it was kind of neat because you could go into places like McDonald's or I'm not really into Starbucks, but Starbucks is one of the big ones, and you could use it free of charge, while you're there doing it, and that's kind of a neat thing. So having that, being able to go someplace with your camera, take some pictures, and have it instantly loaded up to the internet would be really cool. Whether it's tethered to your iPhone or your Android or whatever device, lots of options are good. So, and what it will actually do and not be able to do is curious. Whether or not they'll actually have it or not is curious. I think they're going to. I would not be surprised if they have some kind of Wi-Fi, whether it's connecting to a hub or connecting to your smartphone or both. Makes a lot of sense. And one of the things I want to talk about before we close this video is resolution. Now, I realize resolution is one of those issues where a lot of people don't really care for the most part anymore. Because, they've got cameras out there. Canon makes cameras that does 50 megapixels, and Nikon does one that does 36 megapixels, and so Hasselblad does one that does, what is it? I forget how much the Hasselblad it was like 65 or 70 or something. I don't remember how much it was exactly, but it was a lot of megapixels. And of course, Canon, Nikon, Sony, and all these other companies are developing cameras with, working on future things that'll have, 100 megapixels and 1,000 megapixels and, 4K display or sensors and 8K. There's one at CES that had, 8K? They had 8K TV, which is crazy. My point is they're going to keep getting better and better. The question is, in this next level of cameras, how much will the resolution in the EOS-1D Mark II be? Don't know. Hopefully it's more. I mean, you always want it to be more, generally speaking. But, resolution isn't always the top factor anymore. Low light capability and frames per second. And there's a lot of things that it used to be resolution. It's not so much that anymore anyway. Yeah, people still want higher resolutions. High and higher resolutions. But it's no longer the first thing a lot of people look at. I mean, it's one of those things that specs on the camera that people still look at and think about. But people who are in the know and who understand photography realize megapixels and resolution of megapixels isn't the first thing they should be looking at. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. For some people, depending on how they're doing, what kind of photography they're doing. But there's a lot of other features to take into consideration when you're looking at buying a camera and how much money you're going to spend. And resolution nowadays is just one of the factors. It's an important factor, but it's just one of the factors in several as to which camera you're thinking about buying and spending your money on. So I'm hoping it's a lot. I'm hoping it's a lot more than 22. I'm hoping it's like 50, or I would love it to be like 100. 100 megapixels would be awesome. Do I think it's going to be 50 or 100? Don't know. Could it be 25? Yeah. I mean, that would be a nice round number. Especially since the 1DX is 18 megapixels. Could it be 22 megapixels? Yeah. Could they get with it and still sell a lot? Yeah. And the reason being is Nikon really didn't up their ante on their D5 as far as resolution. A whole lot. Yeah, it's an improvement on Nikon's side. But it wasn't like they went to 100 megabytes or 200 megapixels. It was like, they made a little bit of a jump, and I think that's what Canon's going to do here. Whether it's a small jump, a medium jump, or an extra medium jump. I mean, they've got cameras out there. Canon has cameras out there that have been out there for a while that do 50 megapixels. Like 2 cameras that do 50 megapixels. So could it legitimately be 50 megapixels and have all the factors of the 1DX camera? Yeah, it could be. Only time will tell. I'm hoping so. So there you have it. Canon rumors, some of their speculations, I think are crazy. Some of them are not too far off, probably. Some of them are somewhere in between. I'm just anxious to find out for myself. I'm hoping they'll hurry up and I hope they're right about this first week of February finding out and shipping in early April and giving me time to figure out how I can get some money to buy a camera I can't afford. Some serious money, no matter how much it is. So next time, I'm Canon EOS photographer around the room saying thanks for watching every day. God bless you. And as always, keep taking those pictures.